Alright, today we got a little Craftsman 25cc 2-cycle weed eater. I would not normally go out and buy something like this, but this was given to me by my coworker. He found it in a dumpster. So he said, have at it, try to start it up. Said he couldn't. So, let's see what happens. These things are super simple. Let's see how our fuel's looking. Looks good, smells good. The guy that gave it to me, I'm sure he put new gas in it. It says press the plunger 10 times, move the lever to 1, squeeze throttle. First steps 4 through 8, pull 5 times, move lever to 2, pull 3 to 5 times, start engine, wait 30 to 60 seconds, move lever to 3. And let's just try it and see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna press the plunger 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. 5 times, 3 to 5 more times. Nope, not going. Watch out, Susan. Moved over here to get out of the sun a bit. It's getting a little hot over there. Let's try to pop our spark plug out and check for spark. I'm not sure I can with this cover. Come on. Here we go. Spark plug doesn't look bad. You can see some grain marks. Looks like somebody already tried to sweep it clean. And the piston looks pretty good down there. It's a little sooty, but not bad. Oh yeah, there's a spark. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to get it where you guys can see it. But there is spark. So that's a nice problem to not have to deal with. Alright, we'll go ahead and throw this plug back in there. Let's pop off this air cover. You know, let's just try some starting fluid. Alright, well, let's yank this carb off, see what happens. So, I'm surprised it's not even trying to start with starting fluid. This thing also has a place where if you have a 5-point bit, you can put a drill in there and just fire it up with a drill, which would be really nice, but I don't have the right bit for it. There we go. Got our 2 screws and a gasket. Let's see, we got our throttle cable right there. Air filter doesn't look bad. Alright, when it's on like this, just for mental note, green is in the front, black is in the back. There's a fuel line, and this is our return. Let's open the primer bulb and see if there's anything under there. That looks fine to me. Looks pretty good in there. This diaphragm doesn't have too much slack to it or anything. Let's see, I'll open up this side too just to see what's going on. There's our fuel bowl, our float, and all that good stuff. We're definitely getting fuel in there. I guess I'll take some carb cleaner since it's open and just blast out all my ports. I was hoping to see something more obvious as to why this thing isn't starting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just dump out this fuel and try new fuel, just to be safe. Just dumped out all the fuel in there, whether it was old or not, into my old jug of fuel and oil. Got my oil and gas mix. Let's start putting this carb back together. There we go, and now we're cycling fuel through. I'm going to try to pump through all that old gas that was still on the lines. And then we can throw this back on. So we got these really long screws that go through the body of the whole carburetor. Just like that, we got a clean carb. Make sure we got fuel coming through. Alright, I'm going to try it again with a little starting fluid. Let's see if something will happen. Does not want to go. Alright, I don't know if this will help, but I got my handy dandy bag of carb adjusters. And this is single D for this carburetor. I'm just gonna try like a quarter turn counterclockwise. Be a problem in this handle. Opened up the handle, try to get these connectors off, and maybe we can trick this thing into seeing if it'll turn on. Maybe that's the issue. Alright, I just got this whole thing back together. Got a clean carb, fresh gas. We got spark at the spark plug. Everything in the handle looks good. There's no reason why this thing should not start. We've got fresh fuel primed in, holding the throttle down. We're on full choke. 5 times. Let me go to 2. We got it to cough. Let's go at a full run, see what happens. Hey, well, we got it. That's pretty cool. Try it again. Having trouble idling, but it's running and it's whacking. Let's see if we can't adjust the carb and get it to stay on. Got my carb key, and I'm going to adjust these high and low jets when it's running. It's hard to adjust when it's vibrating so much. Let's try that. It should hopefully raise our idle. No. We're so close. Alright. So after watching a little video on carb tuning, I just tightened these screws all the way down until they were lightly seated, then backed them off a turn and a quarter. So let's see if that helps it. It doesn't like that carb adjustment. Let's do half a turn out. Let's try it again. Well, sounded better. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, we had it. He wants to come out a little more. Good now. That's pretty cool. Weed whacker from the trash. Works like a charm. Not totally sure what ended up being the fix for this thing, but carb definitely needed a tune. Probably some fresh gas, and then just yanking on it right. I can't imagine why someone would have just been throwing this away, but always happy to save something from the trash. So, and that's probably the only way I'll ever find myself owning a Craftsman, is pulling it from the trash. I'm happy with it. On to the next thing.